Now, we all remember when Harry was the royal rebel of the early 2000s, making headlines for partying too hard and behaving badly. But behind the scenes, insiders say that he had spiraled even more than anyone realized and nearly lost himself following the 1997 death of his mother, Princess Diana. One palace source tells People, quote, looking back, he was grieving quite a bit, but nobody really recognized it that way. He was quite sad and masked it with naughtiness, but there was a vulnerable little boy in there. As Harry grew up and began to cope with his grief, he found a sense of order through his service in the British Army, which led him to found the Invictus Games. It's an annual Paralympic-style competition for wounded warriors. And that new sense of purpose brought a stability that he had lacked. But according to Duncan Larcombe, he's a former Royals reporter who has traveled with Prince Harry, something was still missing. He says Harry, quote, desperately wanted to get married and be happy. He sees his brother has found that. The fact that Meghan arrived when she did completes it for Harry. So why is Meghan a perfect fit? Well, Larcombe says Meghan was established before she met Harry, and that's a first for the royal family. He says he doesn't think Harry was ever going to marry a nice upper-class girl from the English counties. It's just not him. He's found a great match in her. Well, today, the fact that Harry is so open about how troubled he was and how he sought counseling speaks volumes, and Larcombe says that he imagines that's Meghan's influence on him. In fact, a royal insider goes on to add of Meghan, quote, she's definitely the one wearing the trousers in their relationship. She's a strong, opinionated woman who has her own ideas about things, and that's one of the things that he loves about her. A palace source adds, Meghan is going to be a force. She will help him really define his role and relate to the public in a way that he wouldn't have been able to do before. It was worth the wait. And that true test, what about Prince Harry's partying ways? Well, according to another source, quote, Harry's drinking days are over.